Okay, everybody. Okay guys, so welcome back. This is our episode 2 of WMGS TV podcast.
Yes.
So Alhamdulillah, we are now again in the studio, Lion Studio Singapore dekat Commonwealth. So together with us, I will have my co-host again, our state leader.
Yes, my name is Guzman.
Guzman. Okay, together in the studio as well, we have most of our brothers. We didn't have full attendance today because the studio is quite small. So first up, we have our RM here.
Hello.
Okay, it's Goosley. Okay, there's our RM, right man. Okay, we will come to the. Okay, today's topic is about our patches lah. Our patches, what does it mean and things like that. Okay, so we have our RM here. We have our LM, left man.
School Syed.
Sgus Syed. Okay, Sgus Syed. Okay, then of course our patrons Gus Far back for the second episode. Okay,
Our SAA.
also our SAA Sergeant at Arms,
Assalamualaikum, Guzid here.
Guzid. Okay, and then we also have our new brothers yang
Two
baru.
new brothers,
two
left
new
and right,
brothers.
left and right. Wow.
So WMGS Singapura, kita baru balik daripada Kelantan. So Kelantan was the location for our 2024 AGM. So where two of our new brothers baru patch lah. So we have Gusdil and
Yusian.
Sgusian. Ada tak be. Okay.
And diorang yang paling viral kan, I think. Dalam TikTok.
Yes, talking about that. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, so our TikTok account by our state media, belakang tabir lah, our state media Goose Feast. So his personal video with regards to the interview kan of Gusdil dengan Sgusian with their emotions and feelings, yang bila dorang nak dapat patch tu actually receive more than 30k views lah on TikTok. So tanya. So apparently both of them, we were having this conversation. Aku kat road ada orang tanya, ini ideal
Bukan, dia buat road kat bawah.
kat bawah.
Lah.
Oh, kat kedai kopi. Alamak, tu lagi weh. Jadi on the road pakai vest, dia tahu ini yang wings lah macam aku nampak. Tapi ni kat
Ada
kedai
cerita
kopi.
sikit siapa Teguh?
Cerita sikit. Siapa Teguh?
Tak, tengah makan lunch actually. 2 days ago actually. Tengah makan lunch. Tiba-tiba someone approach me. Ni ideal tengok siapa dah mati cakap siapa si dia ni macam
Dia ada hal pun gitu
aku ikut engkau TikTok, kau dengan wing semua. Oh, okey bang.
Okey je lah. Okey lah, Alhamdulillah. So the coverage is there, the exposure is there lah. So orang kenal. Habis macam Sgusian pula pun, kau cerita dengan aku tadi ada orang sound dekat mana?
Maybe kawan sekerja lah. Mungkin mereka ada TikTok online. Diorang ada TikTok punya account kan.
Mereka.
So
macam
lah.
Rencana hari ni ada di dunia kan.
Saya ingin
Anyway, before we
ucapkan
go on our RM baru recover from the sick. So alhamdulillah
okay.
he come and surprise us today. Thank you so much.
Sgusian tengah cerita ni, orang kenal dia ni.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
tu ada orang tegur, ini yang scary ride dengan Datuk Awi cakap betul lah. We have Dia pasal baru sarung vest kan. So we ride out to Kelantan lah.
Oh, okay lah, bagus lah orang kenal Okay, so with regards to KSL, okay lah, basically podcast is all about santai kan.
Santai.
So SL tadi just touch on our RM is recovering So our RM Gusli baru discharge lah from hospital So alhamdulillah he managed to make his way to Lion Studio.
Surprise kita.
Surprise lah dalam attendance list nama dia tak ada, alali dia muncul. So alhamdulillah he managed to join us to support.
Dia pun menggeletis tengok brother semua datang ni. Aku
lah.
datang juga kan. Menggeletis bro. Rindu bro. So that's what brotherhood is all about lah.
Apa-apa cerita-cerita AGM kan, dia macam alamak macam miss gitu
Dia
lah.
tengok WhatsApp je, apalah korang ni tak update aku. Aduh, geram je.
Okay,
But
so
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
We are all here together today.
okay, not all here lah. Okay, so I'm touching about that.
Okay.
Asal, kita berapa orang Asal dalam WMGS Singapura?
Currently good number of 14 lah.
Food 14. A good number of 14 alhamdulillah. And today we have more than half that came to support our podcast. Okay, so 14 of us, alhamdulillah, full patch members.
Yes, all the
full patch members lah. So insyaAllah, if there are going to be any new prospects kan, pasal like how Aidil and Yan went through, Sgusdil and Sgusian, that's their road names by the way. So we will be talking about so called process. Okay, we will be talking about what are the requirements, the prerequisite on how to become a member of WMGS. Okay, so
Of
we will be.
course, we also need to know. Banyak orang tanya kenapa, why schools? Kenapa date schools, deal schools, month schools?
Okay.
Why is the schools? Why?
SGUS. Okay,
SGUS.
basically Singapore kan kita SG.
Yep.
So SGUS tu is just a
State name State country.
road name for different states. For example macam Johor punya chapter. Dorang J kan, so they will have like Ju. So nama dorang let's say Faizal, Juzal. Macam Arman, Juman macam gitu.
Jubo? Jubo.
Mana tahu nama dia Zaibo kan? Zaibo.
Dah arwah sih, tak baik sih kau.
Betul lah. So kita kat Singapore kan, so kita pakai SGUS lah. SGUS macam for me Naim, SGUSIM, SGUSman. Okay, so that's how it came about lah.
Yep. Ada orang tanya juga kenapa tu schools apa yang schools kan?
Yeah, so macam tadi before we started the podcast, okay, of course we have a brief lah. Spontan atau tak spontan podcast, but of course we have a basic structure on how every episode is supposed to be like lah kan.
Correct.
So that is to ensure continuity and there's no berbual kosong, okay, because we are trying to be a bit different from other podcasts yang santai-santai kadang-kadang berbual off track. So we are trying to keep to a certain structure where it's informative and also helpful in understanding what the entire community, motorcycle community, and especially WMGS, not just Singapore, ASEAN is all about. So we want to actually this is a cliche line sayap lah kita nak luaskan sayap wings to whoever that wants to get to know us lah.
Okay. Orang perlu ada apa kalau nak masuk?
Nak perlu ada masuk. Okay, why don't we ask our brothers?
Okay. Korang nak ke bercerita sekarang?
Okay.
How you all find about us? That kind of thing kan? Macam mana you all started?
Boleh saya ajukan soalan ni kepada one of the elder members?
Okay,
kita berbual dengan Sgus Syed dulu.
Ya, Sgus Syed.
Okay, our last man
Mikrofon dekat sikit mikrofon.
Since bila Sgus Syed?
6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Ya.
2000 apa?
Aku tak ingat 2000 apa. Dia dah tua.
Okay, silakan. Macam mana kenal?
Saya kenal
One of our ex-member.
one of ex-member yang ajak join.
Siapa tu?
Jangan malu berbual.
Siapa Siapa nama?
Safri.
Safri. Boy
Oh,
Safri.
okay. Dia kenal kat mana?
Kat satu kerja lah.
Oh, okay.
Ya. Dan tu pun tak teringat lah nak join Wings pun. Then dia ajak, siapa saya Wings? Siapa ni? Kan? Then the intro lah. Lepas tu prospect lah. Kita prospect baru kenal lah.
Okay, so when we talk about prospecting in WMGS, of course, okay, this is something about the word prospect. Okay, WMGS Wings Motor Gang Society is classified under MG.
Ya, motor gang.
Okay, so basically in Harley world, we have MC, Motorcycle Club, MG, Motorcycle Gang.
Betul.
Okay, so the difference basically is not much. Maybe orang cakap motorcycle gang, gangster. Club can be an organisation kan.
Correct.
Okay, so what is the difference for myself lah personally when we talk about gang, itu bukan kita yang bagi nama, itu is the federal mother chapter kan.
Correct.
Which is originate from Malaysia lah. So if we were to talk about history, probably when we talk about MG, of course dulu bikers club is they centered more on outlaws.
Correct.
Okay. So outlaws tu macam in the western context, outlaws tu those who run guns, who run prostitution, doing apa gun for hire and things like that lah kan. So there's no such thing
woman
lah.
for hire.
Okay, so there's no such thing of course in this part of the world. Okay, but I'm sure there's a reason why Federal jadikan motor gang society or motor club society. I don't know how that came about. So but in Singapore we actually registered at Wings MG Society Singapura. Correct. Based on the things that we discussed in the first episode, ingat kan?
Correct.
Yang SL talk about once we were established here, CID called dia. Okay, so and they were asking lah, why is it gang? Why is it society? Everything semua dah cover lah. Basically lah, kita ada all the necessary
documents yang federal kasih kita.
Yes.
That time,
so
dorang hantar,
everything
so
was in order lah.
Yep.
Okay, so coming back to prospecting. Okay, LM. Prospecting, what did you go through? How long?
June to November. Then I get the best.
Okay lah, about 6 months lah.
Yeah.
Half a year, okay.
Yeah, when prospect I went to
KL.
Thailand. Lepas tu
Oh, kau ride di Thailand
Thailand yang dengan Skustin.
Okay.
My brother pergi sana. Then after that we go KL. One day trip lah.
Ini under WMGS punya event?
No.
Tak, diorang
Yeah,
riding.
yeah.
Then after diorang kena
Yeah.
tahan, kena makan nasi lemak semua, kena pergi rumah
Oh,
DK.
tu di rumah DKS.
Okay.
Tu was.
Okay, so that is your prospecting journey lah.
Yeah.
Were there like, okay, I had a question from one of the brothers. Prospecting ni macam hazing ah.
Huh?
Hazing.
Which means?
Hazing tu macam kau masuk sekolah or frat house gitu, habis orang bambu kau lah gitu lah. But was there
Kena
such
ragging
thing?
lah, ragging.
Ragging. Ada
No
tak?
tak ada.
Tak ada lah. So kita semua adults lah basically.
Yeah.
Kita semua adults lah. So when we are going through a prospecting journey, it varies lah from club to club.
Yep.
Ada yang really macam 1%. Okay, 1% is another term lah. Yang they are opposite of the 99%, which is law abiding.
Correct.
That's how the 1% term came about lah. They are against everything, against the norm. Okay, so basically prospecting in WMGS actually tak ada benda pun prospecting.
Yalah.
Some chapters within our WMGS ASEAN issue colours straight away. But why Singapore kita practice gitu? Because we want the brothers to feel that they earn.
Yeah.
They have to earn it lah.
Yes, they have to earn it. Tu satu. Secondly, of course, we need to know each other's perangai.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where all the bonding comes in. So like those the 6 months that you went through kan.
Yeah.
So how was the experience? Agak-agak macam ada terfikir tak, aku tak nak masuk, tapi alas kau masuk juga, something like that.
It's a learning process lah. Dia different culture actually. Kita belajar by law semua kan. So dia benda dia lain daripada bikers yang kat luar yang aku pernah ikut lah.
Dulu kau ikut apa cutting
Tak lah, aku tak ikut kan.
Lag lah,
Tak,
tangan
tak.
dia
Yang aku isi kena pau je tau.
Siapa yang kalau cutting SAA, nanti aku tanya.
Sih
So okay lah, basically lah. This is your first motorcycle, Harley colours.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Before
So,
this I ikut more to
Baju lah.
no
Budak baju lah.
macam
RM sekali masuk. Dekah.
Ikut more to macam sport touringnya group lah.
Okay. Oh, more riding group lah.
Yeah, riding group. So
Okay.
riding group dia sendiri-sendiri lah. Kau sampai lu tak ada tunggu brother punya. Macam gitu. But then in this club aku belajar brotherhood lah. Kita walau macam mana pun kita pergi sama, balik sama. Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
Panas as you.
Okay, that's our school shit Okay, so and then after that, macam tadi dia cakap ada salah satu brother, there's Gustin. Okay, Gustin is one of our members
Yes.
So our brothers dia tak
Dia
ada.
baru had an accident while kita
Yes.
balik daripada AGM Kelantan. So
Correct. So
speedy recovery to him.
Speedy recovery.
Yep.
And yalah, another fine example of when something happen, the whole convoy will
Stop.
Not will break, sorry, will stop and just follow up lah.
Yep.
With that fallen rider lah.
And to that I will applaud LM kerana motor tu tak ada foot rest bro. Aku bayangkan daripada Kelantan dia bawa balik motor tu sampai Johor kan. So I think let's everybody kita salute to our LM.
Tu satu benda yang aku belajar.
Macam mana kaki tak krem bro. Krem rabak bro. Kita duduk dah krem tu. Aduh.
Okay. Now we moving on from LM, we move to RM.
Yes.
RM. Okay, Sgusli. Okay, Sgusli, from what I know, before the join kita, he was riding big bikes also. So what made
Lu the gangster.
get a Harley? Pasal okay, kita dengar pasal dia punya journey lah, Okay, so Sgusli, floor is yours.
Tadi sabu kan, kena sabu balik.
Apa? What's the question?
Yeah. So how did your journey to being a member and then up to now
Okay lah, alhamdulillah. I think from bike perspective, I got revoked, so I didn't touch a bike for more than a decade. So once made promise to my wife lah, if I were to get back my bike license, it cannot be a sports bike. So apparently, after I got my class 2, my brother-in-law recommended a Harley Davidson Breakout. It's as good as a sport bike. Apparently it's one of the monster Harley lah.
Yeah.
and
So I took it.
jiwa laju tu masih kat situ
Yeah, betul. Then while I was riding my first Harley, I got invited by a couple of MC because apparently I know some of the older guys lah, which I wasn't interested. I'm not exposed to, or rather I wasn't in favor of bike culture because waktu muda campur dengan budak-budak motor, tak ngam kan, tak berkenan perangai diorang. So I wasn't really a fan of bikers group. Then I did some research and I saw Wings Motor Gang Society, and what attracted me was the a lot of work that is being done by the club especially for Singapore to support the poor and all. So that attract my attention. But the first question my wife asked is, are you sure you're okay? Because I mean, I have a bunch of Malay friends, but it's just friends and a couple of good buddies. I'm always with the Chinese buddies, so it's gonna be a culture shock for me personally, right? So I texted in Facebook in January.
Yeah, I understand. I still remember the story.
And then in July, someone respond. Then I said, what the hell? Lama apa nak jawab?
Tengah busy buat charity ya bro.
Suddenly someone respond, hi bro. Cakap, lama apa nak jawab? So then that's where I found out is the state leader, Skuzman. He was such a dear guy. He called me and meet you guys. I think that was eve of Hari Raya Haji. I remember 2020. So we met up. We went to Tang Tea House, right? So that's where I get to know you guys. And then apparently next few days I'm still in touch with SL. Then I told myself let's be open lah. And also one of the thing that and then this is a true story. I was talking to my good buddy of mine. I say, kalau aku mati aku rasa Melayu sikit yang datang. But then after which now I have a lot of Malay buddies, right? A lot of Malay buddies that I understand, appreciate me, and I appreciate them. So that's one of it. To cut short, the journey has been interesting. I joined Wings during COVID. So we had weekly rides, myself, my good brother LM, RC, Scuz Bob, that we never miss Scuz Ram, our SS
Secretary, yeah.
and also our treasurer, Scuz E. So most of the time the five of us will go for a weekly ride around the island. We never fail to meet on a weekly basis, so that make the brotherhood stronger. And it took me, I think, about 4 months to patch, from September to January.
4 months, okay.
Yeah, and I think I'm enjoying it. Initially there was different agenda from a business perspective, see if there's anything else that I can explore within the Wings society in ASEAN, right? But
Under the
now
economy,
I think it's more of a brotherhood.
Correct. So that's another avenue actually that we are talking about. We are always talking about when we are in a group. It can be a normal clique, a normal gathering or whatever. But of course, being a Harley rider, Harley owner, kita boleh agree tau yang diverse occupation satu. And okay lah, dia punya stereotype orang buat Harley semua have. Tak semestinya jugalah kan. Tapi yang have lah. So this have we can tap on their expertise, on their knowledge.
Have tu apa?
Have lah.
Apa tu?
Dia macam ada lah. Tapi bukan mengada-ngada. Lain Okay, so alhamdulillah, okay, we have RM. RM is actually someone with a very diverse portfolio. Okay, he's doing a lot of things. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so let's say we have our penaung, we have Ideal. Okay, these people who are very well versed in business and things like that. Okay, so we appreciate our brothers lah. Okay, so thank you RM. Okay, I'm moving forward now. I'm moving forward to, okay, let's say SAA now. SAA Sguzit, Okay, just a short brief on how you came about.
Okay, I came about nak join Wings when I approached yourself lah, SA. They interested in joining Wings lah. So he asked me to come down dekat Masjid Persaraman for Subuh. Then from there I met SL semua, everybody. Then we go makan breakfast dekat Boon Lay nasi lemak. Then from there, then we every right our join lah.
So time tu breakout
No, before that is Kawah GTR.
Oh, time tu masih bawa kawah, belum convert Harley. Okay.
Belum.
Okay. How long do you take to patch?
I think almost a year.
Almost a year.
Yeah.
Almost a year. Tapi time tu COVID ke lepas COVID?
Dorang COVID. During COVID.
During COVID.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically for me lah, this is just to let you have an insight, okay, on what makes you one of our brothers I'm not saying that those join during COVID or those join post COVID, but it seems that our requirement have been getting, bukan nak cakap absurd tapi 3K What do you think about the SL? Siapa yang letak ni 3K?
Actually
Oh dia. So
no,
sekarang
okay, this is from our past experience lah. I mean, to be honest, everybody pun tahu when we started, we got so many people coming in, then so many people go out. Macam they don't understand. So along the way, we try to improve, and I think alhamdulillah by now the guys are all dah faham system there, from RM, LM to all the excos. I think I very appreciative about all these people. I mean, they are so important that they first thing is nak kena faham why you are here. It's a product, no. You must trust your product when you want to sell a product. And I think this product comes with a brand and the trust, the brotherhood. I think by now it auto lah, dah auto cruise lah by now. I think everybody dah boleh berbual dengan siapa new prospect ke, you all can tarik members and you all can already tell them what is the process. And it's simple as ABC. The 3,000 is to achieve. Pasal like I think later we will hear from Yan and Aidil what they went through, because these two je yang kena 3,000 kan. The beginning of the 3,000 apa ragging lah. Okay.
Because for your information, Gus Yan, he has been with us nak masuk 2 tahun, setahun lebih
Tahun. The last AGM.
The last AGM he was still a prospect. Tapi dia ikut pergi Cameron. Cameron no small thing It's
dengan dema tercabut, dema benda-benda semua tercabut.
Poster 1002. Yes, ikut lah. Sampai this year punya AGM Kelantan. Okay, but another noteworthy addition, Gus Deal. Jangan cakap 3,000 lah. Sekali pergi Burapa patah balik je dah. More than that lah basically So we respect that.
4,000 plus.
4,008. Yes, okay. And that is again something that is commendable lah. Okay, even WMGS ASEAN recently during the AGM took note of this and presented certificate of achievement for all the riders that made it to Burapa Bike Week.
Correct.
Yes, okay. So you can see lah some of the requirements that is required for entry into the club, but that is just some of it. The most important thing is, for example, why are we still a unit? Kan? How we are able to engage each other. Okay, because it's of course during rides that we really get to know our brothers. Kan? Dia punya apa? Dia punya perangai. Dia punya perangai.
Lebih
Yang mana sekejap nak kena berak part 1, part 2, part 3.
Tahu lah.
Susah kalau
Macam
okay. So yelah that's some of it lah. Okay, then but of course everything ultimately comes to, that's why prospecting period also is something that is needed, because we are required to know how you are able to merge within the brotherhood. That's very important. Pasal is one foot into the club. So kalau rasa okay, yes, you continue. If you think it's not okay, that's where you are still not a full patch member. You are free to leave and move forward lah.
Okay, this podcast is actually for the outsiders to understand kita kan. So we need to probably share, let the brothers speak out a bit kan. So that dia orang tahu macam mana nak join kita. That's what is the perks of being a WMGS member.
One thing good point is that typically when I ask any new members or new prospect is, are you fan of Wings? That's why you want to join us, or because if they are die-hard fan of Wings, then there's another organisation that they can go to. And if you are interested in riding, you interested in to understand the brotherhood of Wings MG Society, then there's something that we welcome.
Yes,
I love riding.
Yeah.
Ultimately lah, orang cakap Wings Society ni, wah, Datuk Awi. Okay, but I think most of us in the club is already past that. We are in this because of brotherhood lah.
Yes.
So okay. So basically we are coming to the final moments of this episode. Okay, so just a teaser of our third episode coming. We will be talking again more on our activities. First of all, because we have yet to introduce WMGS Singapura in depth.
Correct, in details.
Yes, like how we are associated with some government initiatives, like Dada Itu Haram. Right. We are also with
Dada Itu Haram.
Dada Itu Haram, Wisma Gelang Serai, etc. Okay, and also we will be talking more about venturing more about how to be part of us. Okay, the details. Okay, so basically our handle on SOCMED, you can just Google.
But we got probably episode 3, because there's question from our penaung who wants to ask us a question.
With regards to our positions in the club. Okay, so this is also an introduction to the MC culture. What is a president? What is a vice president? Even though WMGS, we are not using that terms. We are using state leader, right man, awas all this. So we will have a little bit more banter on that. We will be talking in detail about what those position means in the club and what are the job scopes and things like that lah. So inshallah we will be focusing more on that in the next episode. Okay, so brothers, anything?
So
And this podcast is brought to you by Fam Kuyen.
Alamak, itu dah nak kena apa, jadikan norm Okay, and this podcast is proudly brought to you by Fam Kuyen, Vietnamese halal cuisine, and Aidil Rahman Real Estate. Moving apa? Aku lupa tagline kau dia.
Moving to the ideal.
Property matters with Aidil Rahman. Moving you to your next ideal home.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wait. And this venue is sponsored by Lion Studio. Okay, so nak record, nak buat apa, come to Lion Studio. Okay. We see you guys in the third episode. Okay.
Wings, forever wings, forever wings.